Hi, because every other social media platform seems to be falling apart, I decided to try out something new and post little development update logs or devlogs, like some people like to call them, here on YouTube. Let's consider this to be an experiment and see what comes of it. I'm currently working on, let's call it a social game, a social location-based iOS game. It's something I've built before with 3 friends of mine. That's 10 years ago by now, I think. It was called Placescore, and the new one is called Placescore as well. And it's very simple in theory and kind of complex when you get into the details. Let's just dive into it. So this is Placescore here. I'm logged in as 2 different players. This is, let's call him Marcel, because that's actually the username. And this is Wichmann, my last name. And we are both at the same location, which is at Apple's headquarters in San Francisco. So this is all the locations visible to this player right now, and here they are as a list. So these are the same locations, but in list form, and if I click on one of these, the list jumps to that. To figure this out, it took me like, I don't know, a week or something. This seems very simple, but it was so hard for me. On the left side here, this is this account right now, and we are on the blue team. This account is on the green team, and this place belongs to the blue team. This place belongs to the green team. And if you now go in here and try to claim this place, Infinite Loop 2, you see this happening. I against myself, and we play this game. It's something you might recognize from other games out there. It's a very simple match 3 game. There's nothing much to it. It's not very special, but I had to learn a lot of UI kit and also sprite kit for it, which wasn't that hard because I was able to follow a tutorial. But I learned a lot. I actually understood everything that was necessary to build this, and I'm able to use this in a way that I didn't think would be possible for me at my current state of knowledge. As you have seen, there was confetti and the game telling me, hey, you actually managed to claim this place for you. You beat this player, and this now belongs to you, and with that to your team. Team Blue in that case, Team Taurus, how it's called. There you go. See, this tells you again that you actually won. As you can see here, this place that until recently belonged to this player now belongs to this player over here. This makes sense. Then, if we now go into the current season, because there are seasons, and the team overview, you can see that Team Taurus, that's the team of this player, is currently in the lead. This is a list of my friends currently testing the app. This is all on production, as they call, because I don't know how to create dev servers yet, but I'll get to that at some point, but baby steps. So yeah, as I said, this is the current season. The current season is called Tranquil Sunscape. It's the 2nd season, and seasons go on for 1 week. And here you can see the countdown to the next thing that's going to happen. We get into that soon. And you can see Team Taurus has 123 places right now, while my team for this account, Team Triangle, owns 121 places. Here's a high score list of who did the most. This is global, so everybody is going to see the same thing. And that also exists on a place level. So here you can see Infinite Loop 2 that belonged to this player before we managed to beat the high score with that player. Has a little button here that's pretty new. I built this today, and this is broken for some reason. Don't mind that. Oh, I know why. We can fix that later. So this place right now is owned by the Wichmann account, and the overall high score of this place, the all-time high score, is 5040, which you can see in this current season list isn't part of this list. This is all the fights that have happened for this place, Infinite Loop 2, in this season, Tranquil Sunscape. So right now, this was the initial score, then Wichmann tried to beat this score 2 times and now finally managed to beat it with 3,060 points, while still not beating the overall high score. This happened in a previous season, and you can see the winners of previous seasons per place. Again, this is the place Infinite Loop 2 in this view. So in the previous season, Wichmann won this place by having the highest score at the end of the season. So over time and over the season, over seasons, this will fill up with other players or even with the Wichmann person and their score being increased by 1 every season if they are the only ones competing for this place. But I imagine in a school context where several people are fighting for the same school, for example, there might be intense battles over time for who actually wins the place for the season. So as you can see, it's both. It's location based, as in it's actually about the single location here, as I don't really know how I started the sentence, and there's also this team-based bird's eye view over the whole of Placescore for the current season. This is the current season, Tranquil Sunscape. If you go on in here, you can see more information about the current season. This one is live right now. It has a bit of a, let's call it a storyline. I'm writing a bit of copy for each season to give it a bit of a, I don't know, a through line or a red line through all the seasons where maybe something like a storyline is going to happen. And here you can see the very beginning of Placescore. The Void happened. The Void is something that we look at soon. And after the Void happened, the Season of Humble Beginnings happened, which happened from this start date to this end date. And Team Triangle, the green team, won with 91 places against 81 places. We can go in here and see it's not done yet, but in theory, everything you see for the current season will be visible for previous seasons. Then something happened. The Void happened, and Christian, somebody in the beta in German, subdued the Void. We have a look at the Void in a couple of seconds, if everything works as I hope it will. And the next Void is already in progress. It's coming. It's 115 hours, 46 minutes and 60 seconds away. So something is going to happen in that time, and this is so important that the same countdown is all down here as it's here. Welcome to the Void. The Void happens after a season ends. A season ends every Sunday evening, and the next season starts at Monday in the morning, depending on your time zone. I don't understand time zones, but at least for my time zone, one season ends at Sunday evening, the other starts at Monday morning. And when one season ends, the Void opens up. Everybody gets kicked out of everything, and the only thing they see is this, which is, as I said, the Void. It tells you what happened in the previous season. This now emulates the end of the current season, which hasn't ended yet. So this countdown currently counts to the season after the one running right now. So this wouldn't be this much. This would be less than 24 hours until the next season starts. And inside of the Void, you can challenge the Void, which means you, and this isn't very surprising, play the same game. You play this for a minute, and let's do this quickly. Let's try to create a score here. So you do this in a better way. You create combos and so on, and then you are out of time, and boom, you see even though my performance was very embarrassing, you see that I'm now on the first place in this leaderboard. This goes on and on for like I think 50 places, And the person that then manages to have the highest score wins the void. So when the void is over, as I said in my time zone on Monday at 10, I think, then the winner of the void is proclaimed, I guess. And winning the void is something you actually want to be able to do, because then you can see, let's go here, the winner of the void, which was, as we can see here, Christian last season. And if this would have been a real void right now, you would see my username here, is written down in the, how do you say it, annals in the butt stuff of time. Every void winner, which will only be 52 a year, is being mentioned here, and they receive, as you can see here, a little void badge on their profile picture, because winning the void will actually be something worth of notice, I guess you can say. Right, that's Placescore, at least its current state. There's a lot of stuff on my list of things I want to try, things I have to build, and things I'm just like trying out because it's still possible. But it works, I'm part of it, and I'm going to post videos that are a lot shorter than this one in the future, and keep you posted, I guess, because that's what you do if you try to create a bit of buzz and marketing and are not that good at, I don't know, building ads for TikTok or something like that. So welcome to the official Tip Top Software YouTube channel. I'm happy you're here, and I'm going away now. So you can stay here and do what you want, but I'm leaving. I don't know about you. Great. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being interested. Let me know what you think, and I will drop invites to the test flight if you beg for it. I'm just kidding. Okay, bye.